another Back to Basics weight loss channel. I am your substitute Friday vlogger, Maggie Price, and I'm a mess. What can I say? I just remembered to do my video. I was thinking about it all day, and it went whoop, right out of my head, and I'm glad I remembered before it was actually Friday so I can get this loaded and get it out to all of you. I'm in my jammies. That's how much I forgot. Aren't they cute? Sock monkeys. It's actually a kind of a little shirt dress. It's sock monkeys. And one of the beautiful stories about this is that my husband bought this as a gift for me probably 3 years ago, and it didn't fit. It broke his heart. It broke my heart. I mean, it really didn't fit. It was super, super tight, and now it hangs on me like a big old giant sack, and I love it. It's my favorite thing to wear. I love me some sock monkeys, and I love the fact that it fits me now, of course. Well, I'm home from my Zumba class, which kicked my butt. I've had a crazy busy week, or I wouldn't have even come close to forgetting about Back to Basics. Before I talk about the thing I was going to discuss, which is carb and calorie cycling and what you all might think about that, I wanted to tell you about a major non-scale victory for me. I went to a trade show this week. I'm learning how to do some marketing for the company I work for. We sell, of all things, a plasma cleaner for electron microscopes. If you need one of them, I'm your woman. Give me a call. Anyway, I was in the morning. I just gotten there. I walked from the train station feeling good. I love San Francisco and realize every time I go up there, I realize that I just don't get there that often, and why? Because it's a cool city. I love it. I loved walking around. Probably had a bad moment getting off the train when I was hit with the smell of fresh hot bagels, which is a tough thing for me since I don't allow myself bread, and bagels are one of my favorite things on earth. Anyway, I got there and I found out that the exhibitor tent was giving away free coffee. So I went across the exhibits towards that place to get my free coffee. And I was just striding along, feeling good. And I just thought, you know what? I feel fit. I feel slender. I feel really good in this body. I feel really attractive. And I mean, how often do we really let those feelings in? How often do we really feel that way about ourselves? I'm still 4 or 5 pounds from my goal. I'm in my maintenance range. Hooray! But I'm not quite back at my original goal after my episode of Regain. But I realized, I work out a ton and I just felt good. I felt like I looked good. I felt like I looked normal weight. I liked what I saw in my reflection. Hey, we got to celebrate those times when we have them. And I think those of you that saw Rosemary's video over on the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works channel, and those of you who saw our beautiful Janina's video about body dysmorphia this week, know exactly what I'm talking about. We all suffer from that. I mean, I could be the same weight maybe another day, look in the mirror and feel like I look fat. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that the way I've been feeling lately about myself, even on depression days, because I do suffer from that now and again, I'm feeling like I'm at a good weight and that I look good and that I could be this weight. And I'm hoping to hold on to that because what Janina said resonated with me, and I think may resonate with a lot of you in terms of what we see when we look in the mirror and how we feel about ourselves. We need to learn to celebrate this process, this journey, celebrate the things we achieve, even if we're not at goal yet. I mean, many of us have lost a ton of weight, and that's tough. You ask anybody, that is not easy, and we've worked hard to get here, and we need to celebrate it, and maybe we'll lose more, and maybe we won't, and maybe who knows what tomorrow holds, but let's enjoy the moment, enjoy where we are. I've got to pass on her message. Now, the thing I wanted to talk about, and if I'm going like that, it's because I have a little tiny piece of coconut cashew Quest bar still in my mouth that I gave myself after my workout. In returning back to the rules again for the Back to Basics Transformation Academy, which is going strong, people, and I'm loving it, loving my class, loving the support we give one another, loving this process that I believe is going to help me get back to exactly my goal or maybe even lower. I have wondered what to do this time because I think many of us have a tendency to eat too few calories um, on this journey. I mean, we're told to by our doctors, right? I was told 6 to 800 calories in the losing phase, and I think my particular doctor, probably preferred 600. I did that. I did less than 30 net carbs for months and months and months until I realized I was actually killing myself because of all of my workout schedule, that 30 carbs is not enough. But I didn't up the calories terribly much. I think maybe once when I was working out 4 or 5 hours a day, I probably amped it up to maybe the 9 to 1,000 calorie range. But once I cut down on my workouts, I headed right back down to 7 or 800. And when I've been logging on my Fitness Pal in the last challenge, that was my goal, 7 to 900 a day. And I think I came to my senses during my 2 weeks off. Where I allowed myself more carbs and more calories, that is not the best approach maybe for the rest of my life. Because if I'm eating that few calories, my body's going to get used to that, and I'm not, every time I deviate even a little, I'm going to gain weight. And I also just don't think that that's a healthy range of calories to nourish and sustain your body with. I mean, I do work out a lot. I work out about 2 hours a day now. Some days maybe just one. And on Sunday, just a 3 mile walk. But I work out a lot. I'm active. Um, I'm not sure that 6 to 800 calories or 7 to 900 calories is enough. And I think in that I had allowed myself more for a couple of weeks. I decided this time to look into some of the things I've been hearing about a lot lately, i.e. carb cycling and calorie cycling. And they resonate with me. I think it's a good idea to let yourself eat more just in general and maybe even get into a rhythm of higher calories and carbs, lower, couple of days here, a couple of days there. Keep your body guessing. Keep yourself wondering, what's going to come next so your body doesn't get into a routine of conserving energy because it knows it's going to get 6 to 800 calories every day or 8 to 900 calories. So this particular time, I've been trying to keep in the 1,000 to 1,200 calorie range, and some days a little higher than that even. And lo and behold, I'm still losing. I mean, I gained a few pounds during my 2 weeks off. I had been at 167 at the end of the last challenge, and I went back up to the low 170s. But today I was back down. In fact, I was under 167 after a week of this challenge. And so my body's running well. I'm feeling much better. I feel better nourished. I don't feel kind of anxious about when I'm going to get food or get this. I haven't had hunger since my surgery. I'm one of the lucky sleevers that has not been hungry again. But I do get this empty feeling, and I notice with allowing myself a few more calories that's not an issue for me. That I feel like I've had a lot of food. Not a lot, but enough food, and I've had a good day eating wise. I'm not feeling deprived in that same way. So I feel that I can eat this way for the long haul. Now again, when I'm doing well as I am, I do still follow my 3 rules, and that is no sugar, that's a trigger, no bread, that's a trigger, and no car eating, which that had become a problem for me. Your rules will be your rules. I'd love to hear about your rules. I'd also love to hear about what you all think about this carb and calorie cycling stuff, because I'm interested. I'm interested in what your experiences have been and what your questions might be for me. And so that's my food. Haha, no, I guess pun intended. Food for thought for this week. Let's talk calorie and carb cycling. And I'm going to keep reporting back about how I'm doing. So that's my quick video to get one in for this week, because I nearly forgot. For those of you who are in the Transformation Academy with me, mwah. Those of you who aren't in the Transformation Academy with me, mwah. In other words, mwah to all of you, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.